A pleasure to me all at last. So, we're at the Vlog-A-Thon yet again, and believe it or not, there's a couple of things here that I should probably address. First of all, with the episode count in mind, I'm sure that the redundancy may increase as time goes on, but that's probably fine because much like when I've done other series in the past, I'm sure that with this in mind, I'm going to have all that I need to put together into probably a good amount of seasons to work with. On the other hand though, with the second thing that I want to address here, there actually were a couple of questions. Now, they weren't exactly why's that style of questions, like why's that you have 100,000 subscribers, or why's that you put so much effort into your videos. Anything of that sort should be saved for any future seasons of Why's That. So, to tell you the truth though, in accordance with all that people have been asking me for, I probably will go ahead and spend the next few episodes of the Vlog-A-Thon situating all of that. So, one question that somebody actually asked me not too long ago was, are my works scripted? Well, to tell you the truth, not everything is in fact scripted. Because first off, why would I want to waste a million sheets of paper on such things that could easily be done in the working mind itself? Not too many people realize this, but some of the best talent has actually come from unscripted moments, as in moments that come from out of pocket, if you will. Some of the best comedy has been seen out of pocket, especially with such big stars like Robin Williams, Gilbert Gottfried, and Patrick Warburton. And some people have been able to use the out-of-pocket cliche in other ways in order to make their performances one of a kind to all audiences. And that's just to say if any audience is willing to have some sort of dilemma on their hands. But in all seriousness, I feel like that it's better to be unscripted because the creative flow and the structuring of one's words can really come together if put through in the correct manner. Sometimes when things are scripted, it might seem uncanny or it might not make a lot of sense. And even though there's plenty of people out there that want to try and make good films or good shows, the thing is, not everything needs to be scripted here. It's all up to the creative, free-form structure, the build-up in which that leads to an ultimate sense of laughter or horrific expression or any other reaction. Yeah. So to put it simply, no, my works aren't scripted. Going unscripted can not only save paper and also money and time, but they can also allow for creativity to happen even if it's in the challenging moments of split-second reactions. The thing is that an out-of-pocket expression or a good hint of comedy doesn't always have to come from a piece of paper that you hold up or a prompt that appears on the wall. After all, we're not news reporters. But then again, knowing what happened to Ron Burgundy, holy crap, that was outrageous. Well, I feel like that answers that question in particular, so I'm going to be back in a little bit with a few other questions to be answered here, and when it comes to anything Why's That related, keep in mind, I'll be talking a bit more about Why's That and any other future seasons of other content later on. So we'll get the questions out of the way first, but if you want to see those and anything else on the channel, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, follow me wherever you can find me, and stay on the Hollywood side.